Hello everyone, welcome to your daily Oracle card show for May 24th, 2014. And as I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to add this new deck just to change it up a little bit. And it's called Tree Magic by Gillian Kemp, if I said that right. So, okay, and I already did shuffle, but I just put it all together for you for the intro. So I'll draw 4 cards and then one from the Tree Magic. So we got Sasquatch, and Kung, and Snowball, and Lavender. And for our Tree Magic card, let's see what tree we get. A Tree of Heaven, Aspiration. I guess it doesn't say what tree is on here. But it says, aim high, gifts of heaven will be granted to you. Dream, plan, and believe. And I will just look up the tree name. And, oh, I guess that's the name of the tree. The Tree of Heaven. Okay. So, I've never heard of that tree. But, anyway, Sasquatch is about special people who are marginalized from society. So special people who don't really fit in and are not really accepted because they're special and they're different, and usually people who are special and different really make people more aware of their own fears and their own issues, and often the way they handle people like this is to deny them their existence, basically. I mean, to deny them their reality or to deny them the truth of their experience. So this is about really embracing these type of people, and or maybe you are one of these people, but really about being strong in knowing who you are among the masses, because the masses really are people just don't like different. They don't feel comfortable with what they don't know, so they try to destroy it or ignore it. So, but that does not take away from the specialness of who these people are. And actually, next to that, we have Kung, who represents the people of heaven. Actually, their name means the original ones, the real people, that's their name. So, and actually that's ironic because I would say the sensitive ones are these people who are marginalized, and those are the real people. Those are the meek people who need to gain ground in the world, and when they stop being marginalized, we'll get a whole different world out of these people. So, but Kung, they really it's the Kung Bushmen, and they accept and embrace the differences, and they really they're really careful to honor people in their star, in their core, in their relationship to the universe, and honor the different ones. And they do a lot of rituals that really evoke the magic and the magic powers of the universe through people. So this is almost about, I want to say that this is about community, really recognizing these people who are marginalized and bringing them out and relating to them on their own terms, so that this magic can really come out and flourish. And then on the other side, we have snowball, which is things escalating. So this could be good or this could be bad, but based on all these other cards, this is a good card in this situation. And even an avalanche, it can be a horrible, destructive thing, but it can also really, it has a lot of power, and it can wipe things away and clear the slate, So, and the last card we have is lavender, which is, again, about shaking things off and really purifying the self and purifying the sense of self, where you make yourself beautiful again, and you shake off the trauma and treat the superficial wounds, because really this is about kind of cleaning the skin, whereas the core is solid and healthy. But when people say negative things, or when people throw bad energy at us, we tend to just kind of feel the weight on our body and start to feel bad. And it's, even though it's a superficial thing, it builds up when you're dealing with society. And this is about taking time out and really relaxing and healing yourself and treating yourself and being good to yourself, and kind of clearing that negativity around you. And the 4 is a stable card, 4 of earth, so it's about reclaiming your territory and reclaiming your sense of self. And the middle card, the Tree of Heaven, this is really about beginning to dream. I guess it says that, to dream, plan, and believe. Your gifts of heaven are granted. Aim high. And this is the first card in the deck, and I drew it from the middle and it was shuffled. So this is really about beginning again anew, and the sky's the limit. So don't worry about what other people think, because most of what people think are just mass beliefs that are easy to say to kind of ignore the deeper reality. And people don't even realize that they're doing it. A lot of the things that people say, they just have no idea about your special circumstance, that the common cliche, what everybody says and passes around to just kind of not deal with things and not look at things. These things are maybe apply to some people, but when you're looking at a special person, it doesn't apply at all. And it's interesting because these lower negative things that people say, they never relate to me in my experience in my life. But it's interesting because whenever I give somebody a reading, even if these things are true about those people, it doesn't matter. I still give them a reading in the high, and that is also true. And just to start washing people's brains with the more positive and the deeper truth and the higher truth, it really opens people up to another way of life and another way of being. So it's really important to honor things and not assume that they're negative, but assume positive instead, and project that positive onto people. And then, when people start projecting positive onto people, then, we don't even need the lavender one, because we don't get weighed down with negativity. We get showered with positivity instead. But, this reading is about the positive things are growing, and people are being able to step out, and community is able to reach them and greet them on their own terms with respect to who that person is. And, I think about autism because I work with autistic kids, and they are so smart and just really amazing people, and I really enjoy talking to them and hearing about their higher views on things, but then they also are filled with fears, and they are really upset by the way people interact with them and the way people judge them, and they really take that to heart. But that's not, people's opinions have nothing to do with who they are. And, I wish people would stop projecting onto special people, because, everyone has their brilliance, and everybody has their intelligence. So, and in fact, some people have amazing special intelligence that you never get to see if you don't take the time to meet them and greet them on their own terms. And it's also like the chickens. People think chickens are stupid or dumb or not nice or whatever. There's so many opinions about chickens, and they are the most loving, adorable, sweet creatures that have their own intelligence in their own way, and socially they are brilliant animals. And they do have a lot of awareness and uniqueness to each chicken. And I love their intelligence, and I love to be around that. So anyway, it's about meeting people on their own terms and being strong in your core, and shaking off other things that come from negative people that really don't do anything but watch dramatic TV shows all the time or whatever. They're maybe focused on causing dramas or gaining illegitimate power in certain ways, but even those people can shift their focus, and those people can wake up and realize that there's something more around them, and there's something amazing and interesting to pay attention to, and exciting, and I think if those people recognize that there is another part of the world that they can experience, they will make that space for those people. But maybe it's about the more sensitive, really caring people, nurturing, caring people first, to reach out to the ones that are marginalized, and letting them in, and having those relationships, and people can see from those relationships who somebody is. People really come out in relationship when you see a relationship between a person and another person. You can see the same person in two different relationships, and they look like a totally different person. So relationships really shed light on people. So take time to have relationship with special people. If you see someone's down, or if you feel down, take time to find those nurturing people, and those people who are still enough in their heart to see you when you enter the room, because they are out there. There are many people who can do that. So, and I am going to post my first Oracle show today, and ironically, this kind of goes along with the theme of that show. So it is a longer show, and they're going to be a little shorter because I did an intro to this one and let's hope my camera works better, because it kind of drives me nuts, but I got through it. So hopefully the show came out all right. My editing program is not the best, or maybe it's my computer that's not the best. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I hope everyone can find time to check out that show. And I should get the Chicky Channel show, or the Kids and Family one, up soon. And I do plan to redo that trailer again, where I'm a little more relaxed in front of the camera. So anyway, I hope you got what you needed out of this, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.